Concussion Center, and I want to introduce you today to my friend Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello.
The reason that we're chatting with Jennifer is she has had kind of a rough health history the last 4 years or so, and she's overcome a lot of stuff, and I just think that she could be an encouragement to a lot of people, and so I want you to be able to hear her story. So Jennifer, fill us in a little bit. This goes back about 4 years or so. You've had some trouble, so maybe just tell everybody a little bit about what was going on 4 years ago.
Okay, so I took some medicine 4 years ago, and I started having extremely bad side effects with this medication. Like my body just, like my legs just went weak, and extreme muscle weakness and pain. And it was very hard to get off of it because it was a very addictive medication. So for me, I just had to quit taking it completely. But in that's where the pain actually got worse as I got off of it, and more intense. And through that time, I actually thought I might possibly be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life because I couldn't walk from just like my car to the grocery store. During that time, I knew I needed to keep moving, but the pain and the burning in my legs and feet was extremely intense, and the nerve pain. And so I would walk my backyard on the grass because that was, at least I wasn't on concrete, and it was very painful, but I knew I had to keep moving. And so
and you got a family.
Yes.
You've got kids and a husband at home that you have to take care of. Mm-hmm. And one of the neat things that you have shared with me is that even though it hurt really bad and you couldn't do exactly what you wanted to do, you still did what you could do.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
I wasn't about to give up on life. Like, right. I wasn't okay with just laying down and not being involved with life. And not that I didn't have days where I was, I would get down, but for me, I've always had a hope. I trust in Jesus, and I trust in who He is, and began to really press into the Lord and seek His will. And He began to give me promises about my future, and to tell me that there was hope, that there would be life again. So really through that time, I was holding on to Him and for His guidance and direction. And He just began to really give me a peace about my future. So
very cool, very cool. So let's time travel forward. Now it's 2018, and you've worked really hard to get better. And so bring everybody watching, bring everybody up to speed to where you're at now compared to, say, when you were having all the bad leg pain.
Oh my gosh, I am so much better. I can go on walks. I can go to the grocery store now, drive my car, be outside, enjoy activities outside with my kids, with my family, stand for long periods of time. I wasn't able to do that. I always had to sit down because the pain in my feet was so intense, and the legs. So I'm able to stand in line at the grocery stores now, and being able to walk a whole grocery store now. I wasn't able to do those kinds of things. So now I'm able to. And I guess I meant to share, it was about, well, it wasn't this summer, so a year ago, I began to exercise in the swimming pool. That was something the Lord led me to do, was to get into the pool. And so I began doing that, and that was just a way I knew I needed to be exercising, but I didn't know how, because land exercise was extremely painful.
Yep.
So getting into the pool was a way I could exercise, and it took the weight off of my joints, and it just helped me to be able to move.
Excellent. Yeah, and that's something that we advocate for a lot for people that are in kind of a bad situation like that, is they don't tolerate, say, the machines at the gym or things like that, the pool's a great option. I love that part of that.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so but it's been kind of a long haul. Like
It's
4 years is a long time.
It's been a long journey.
Don't want to sugarcoat that part of it. It has taken, you've really had to work hard to get there, but you've done it. And so for anybody that may be struggling with some chronic illness or chronic stuff that they're having to fight through in their health, what would you recommend for them? What would be your words of encouragement for somebody that's going through some tough stuff?
First of all, that you're not alone, that God is with you and He loves you. And two, I just don't think you can go it alone without people by your side, and to not isolate yourself, that there is hope for your future. And two, even in the trials and being chronically ill or having chronic pain is, it's really hard to hold your head up during that time, no matter how much you try and fake it. And when you're hurting, it is hard to keep a smile on your face. But I just feel like for me, it was looking to Christ for help and the strength, and how He would sustain me and give me the strength to continue each day. That each day there was grace and the strength to get through the day. And so for me, it was about my relationship with the Lord and the journey that He was bringing on and bringing me through this, and that He had hope for my future. So I guess for what I would tell people is don't give up. There is always hope.
Cool.
So
cool. Very good. Okay, well, Jennifer, thank you so much for sharing your story with me and with everybody else that's going to watch this video. And I know it will be an encouragement to others, and so I appreciate you being willing to step out there and do that. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so until next time, if you have any questions for us here at Bodyworks, feel free to give us a call, 316-558-8808. And we appreciate you watching today. Thanks.